so talking about some different ways to attack the back. My buddy in Las Vegas, Rafael Domingues, really talented grappler, he's the one who showed me this. So when we're talking about it shorthand, we always call it Rafi Control. I think I've seen the 10th Planet guy, Richie Martinez, use this position as well. So generally speaking, we're attacking over-under. We could set it up from double unders or even double overs. But I'm over-under and my partner attacks the choking arm. So I strip back, reach underneath my leg, and pull my hand up. My other hand comes over the top, and I just make an S grip, and now I fall away from where I have the control, so that hips down. Boom. All right? So, first of all, one thing that may happen is my partner may try to keep escaping to the left, beat my hook, and then they're going to try to free this arm. The problem is, to free this arm, they basically have to bend it and put their elbow across my rib cage. Keep moving out. Yep, there it is. He's going to figure it out eventually. He moves his elbow down. There, perfect. When that happens, I release, slide my elbow tight to the wrist, cup the elbow, and then press up. My hips can assist that press as well. That submission's a decent option, but you have to hit it pretty hard and fast, and it can be a little scary sometimes. And when things are slippery, it'll fail. So back to over-under. I strip, come across, double overs, catch my 10-finger S. As they slide, I step. Now I can just feed this leg over the top. As I feed this leg over the top, now I could move up into like mounted triangle options, or my partner could spin back in, trying to come up on top of me. And now they're locking themselves into this triangle control. From here I could transition and do a more standard triangle finish, or I could attack the arm in any number of ways once I have the triangle control. So that's two looks at using this in more of a submission grappling context. When we're talking about MMA, so a lot of times, good MMA grapplers are really good at stalling out back control and frustrating the person who's taking the back. So I'm on the back, and I know I need to finish. I've earned this position. I've got the best spot in jiu-jitsu, so I need to choke Sean. So Sean, when he finds a choking arm, he's going to bulldog that thing. Right? He doesn't want to let me have this arm back. And now, as long as he controls this arm, it's going to be very difficult to progress the fight, to do a ton of damage. I might take this arm out and start hitting, but then it makes escapes very easy, right? Because I don't have a lot of control of the upper body. So instead, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to shift, put my knee in, slide to this position, and fall. Now, whether or not my partner tries to escape or just stays in place to keep my bottom leg heavy, I'm going to retract my left elbow, put my foot on the ground, and then hip bump to top position. My arm stays right here. I loop and catch. So now I've got the head propped up. From here, obviously I've got huge striking opportunities with my fist, or more ideally, depending on the rule set, with my elbow, and I can hit these forward elbows and also these back elbows and scraping across. Eventually, my partner's going to turn their thumb down and free their elbow up. As that elbow frees, I drop and close the control again. I walk back over to the other side. As we're transitioning, he's going to grab the hand, I'm going to strip. Catch the 10-finger S grip again. Now, whether he escapes his hips or my partner just decides to be heavy and stall a little bit, I don't want to lose a scramble and have him turn in, so I'm just going to drop my own hand, drop my own foot, put my elbow on the mat, and same thing, I'm going to hip bump forward so my bottom leg clears. Now I can scoop the head the same way, drop my elbows, back off my elbows, hit my strikes, Thor's hammer, showing that big strike each time, right? Eventually they're going to thumb down, limp arm out. As they do, I follow that hole and come back in. So once we get smooth, we can just make this into kind of an endless transition beatdown drill where we come across, loop, grab, switch up, catch the head, and land strikes. They free, come back, strip, catch, pop ourselves up, loop the head, land strikes. They free, catch, drop to the side, strip, lock, free ourselves, grab the head, land strikes. So it's one of those things that rather than getting stuck in a single spot of back control and not being able to continue to do damage, we're going to over and over take the back, force a defensive reaction, land big damage that changes the fight and scores for the judges, and then retake the back to have another shot at the submission. So whether we're working in a short time scenario where we need a submission, or whether it's early in the fight and we need to drain their gas tank and accumulate damage, we have options to do both.